Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Vince Russo. I am live on YouTube. I am also live on twitch.tv/Vince Russo Live. I am here with the great Billy Bate of the DirtySheets.com and also LockBetting.com. Billy, I had to explain to people, and I think it's important that we let you guys know. Billy and I record this show on Friday. We put the show up on Saturday, okay? Now, guys, you got to understand in the business that Billy's in, whether it be wrestling, whether it be soccer, football, baseball, whatever, bro, in that business, things change, lines change, like literally minute to minute. So when Billy comes on this show and says, okay, gives you his betting advice on a Friday, bro, you got to understand a lot could change between Friday and Sunday, but there's a place you can go where you can get the very up to the minute latest news from Billy pertaining to that. So Billy, just explain it to her, because that's what I was trying to make them explain, because they were bringing up, Hell in a Cell. I'm like, guys, I do the show with Billy on Friday. This thing doesn't happen till Sunday. A lot can happen between Friday and Sunday, but bro, they could go to your Patreon and get updated, right?
Yeah, this was one of those weird times where obviously most of the stuff that we do on the show is still true. Like a few times where I've said Drew's going to win, etc. You've been able to get it on this show and nothing has changed. But it was a good day to be a Patreon at the Dirty Sheets on Sunday, because all of this news was flooding in, and I didn't get a good explanation for the news. I just knew what it was, because it happened with Drew initially going on last, and then them changing the order of the matches, and then eventually to it changing the finish. Now, I can't come on here. I try not to come on here and talk about conversations I have specifically with Drew, which I won't talk about those specifics and things. But what I will talk about is things that outside sources give to me that they don't mind me saying. So we knew that Otis was going to lose, and guys were able to get Miz as a 3-1 underdog on Sunday night because the Miz was decided to be the winner. And then all of a sudden, Drew's losing as well. But the thing is, the difference is between me and the Melts is that this didn't happen. This didn't happen. And then I went onto my platform on Monday and then today on Friday and say to you, oh, plans changed.
Plans change, bro. Things change.
But I told you that plans changed at 11 UK time on Sunday, which is 5 in the US. So that's when I told you that plans were changing. So plans change, yes, but I was at the forefront of knowing those plans change and put out all of my content. So that was the good thing about being on the Dirty Sheets. I mean, some people had to bet twice. You had to bet. If you had bets on McIntyre, you then had to have bigger bets on Orton to override it. The Sasha bets were good. We never had any action on Otis or Miz, so the first bets we ever gave out were that Miz were winning. So we still had a good day betting-wise on Sunday, especially with our NFL going 12-1-3. But yeah, the wrestling thing is the main thing that people were talking about. I was actually taking some, and this is the best thing about the wrestling.
Hold on, bro, because you went right over that. When you say 12-1-3, the 3 is a push, so just eliminate those because you didn't win or lose any money.
No, the 3 is a loss. The 1 is a push.
Okay, so but even still, you went 12-3 on football.
Yeah, on
with
football.
the points, not just won and lost, with points.
With the points,
that's insanity, bro.
Yeah, and we landed a really sweaty play, preseason play on the Dodgers. Our biggest baseball player of the year was on the Dodgers to win it outright, and we took that at 2-0 down for better odds against the Braves. So that's when we had the Dodgers. And then we had the Dodgers again at 2.
Wow, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, 2-0 down. So you got you really upped the ante on that one then, bro.
Yeah, like Nick was kind of all in on that. So we had all that come through this week, but it was still the same thing will happen because we're doing a wrestling show here. And the wrestling community is the only community out there where you can be right all the way since we got together from, I believe it was May, all the way up until now. And you can be right on this show. And I still wasn't wrong because the information changed. And then I knew about the changes and reported it on Sunday. But the people that listened to the show were like, you're wrong, bro. Just say you're wrong. Just hold your hands up and say that you're wrong. So it's like there was a lot of people like waiting for that to happen. And I know that I've been wrong before. There was a situation where Bayley was supposed to have a long run in 2017 with a belt, and she ended up losing it to Alexa Bliss. There's times where I think we've been wrong before, and they do change things. I'm just surprised about this change because Drew is doing still the same amount of media. He's still at front and center of things for next year. He's still on the front of the 2021 calendar. He's still doing all the media calls. He's still liked, but after finding out more behind what was going on, so I can talk a little bit more about the story. I can talk about why they made this switch. I just don't understand why they did it late, because I'd previously been on the show and people already know that I've said that Drew is losing the belt before Mania because they want him to win it back in front of fans. But I didn't think, or I didn't know it was going to be to Orton at any point. My assumption is that the Fiend was brought over to win it, and then they would set up the program afterwards. And I still think that looking at the TV this week, they will still flip it to the Fiend, but they'll just go in with McIntyre Fiend as a fresh match. But that's what I think is going to happen. But I don't know, because the guys I get the information from don't know, and the guy who is involved in it, Drew, he doesn't know what's going on. He just doesn't want to lose the spot that he's in at the moment. And that's obviously understandable because he's got into that position. But from people I talk to that aren't him, that isn't really a major concern. So I was pretty pissed off on Sunday when I saw it, because I felt ever since Pritchard came in that Drew hadn't been booked properly anyway. From being super strong to kicking out on one counts, he's now wrestling like no mark challenges. He's selling for everybody. He's smiling on every magazine cover. It just smelled of like Pritchard and Vince. So my instant reaction was to text Pritchard on Sunday as soon as the result happened, and Bruce didn't reply back to me, surprisingly.
What did you say?
I sent it to you, actually. I sent you the.
I think I saw it. Yeah, what was it? Refresh my memory.
Yeah, so let me read it out. But this, you know what? This doesn't matter if the belt flips back to Drew. This is bigger than Drew McIntyre anyway. This is to Pritchard. I text Pritchard saying, "Your creative fucking sucks." Switching the WWE champion because you don't know how to write a good TV show and haven't given him one good program, ? Butchered the Orton program with Keith Lee, then you kill Keith Lee. Meanwhile, Retribution are the laughing stock of the industry. My 9-year-old legitimately has better ideas than you. This is absolute fucking garbage. It's pretty obvious. The only guy who made the WWE compelling was Vince Russo, because you have the same clowns there now, minus Russo, and look at the fucking shit show that it is.
Oh my God.
You've taken the rating down to 1.6. Explain that one on your boring podcast, Blubber Love.
I did see that.
Hey, that is. Oh shit! I've just called. Hold on. Sorry. I've just called Bruce Pritchard.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, Billy. Listen, we don't have a lot of time here, and we're going to tease what we're going to go cover on the Nitty Gritty Dirt Show. But I want to ask you about this, and somebody's bringing this up on YouTube right now. Bro, did you happen to catch the Paige video of her crying her eyes out on Twitch? And did you see that?
When you said Paige video, my mind immediately.
No. She's on Twitch. She's on her Twitch set, and she's breaking down saying, I've got a major decision to make. I can't deal with this company anymore. I broke my neck 2 times for this company. I can't wrestle. I tried to create a community here, a safe space that I could go to that would at least give me a little something. I mean, really, really distraught. I got to tell you, man, Billy, I don't know what she's distraught over. Bro, she's got like, 100,000 Twitter followers. Bro, tell the WWE to F off. I mean, my God, bro, she's making a shitload of money on that Twitch. She could do her own thing. She can move back to England if she wants to. I don't think it's such a hard decision, bro.
Yeah, and I also think that AEW would take her in a heartbeat to do something as well. But the thing is that's the thing. Like, I think she feels, and it's the same with. So we have these like phone sex channels here in the UK where
I could not believe that, Billy. When I went to the UK and I'm switching through the channels at 11 o'clock at night, and all of a sudden there were live boobs on my TV. I could not believe that, bro. That was over with me huge. But go ahead, bro.
That's what Austin's mum did. I can't. You can't hear me, I don't think. But yeah, that's what she did before.
Yeah, I could not believe it when I went to the UK and I saw that. But go ahead. So, what were you going to say about that?
Yeah. So that's the there was a similar situation with that where they started to introduce these companies called OnlyFans and webcams and everything, and these girls started to do all the work from home, and the channels started to say, "Well, you owe us 40% because we made your name."
Oh, really, Billy? Interesting. I did not know this. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so that was the whole thing here. The main channel here is called Babe Station, and they've been around for over 15 years. And there was a big dispute where they were telling the girls that if you work here and you do that, we want 40 or 30% or various numbers. So there was a whole big thing that I saw with that. But the girls have independently gone on and done fine, and they've grown their social media because their argument was, we made your social media, we put you on TV. And I originally like just said to some of the girls that I knew, because through being a club promoter, I knew a lot of them, and I just said to them like, I don't think it matters. I think that the 40% is worth it in this situation, because the growth that you can get, the intrigue from being in that situation and having that platform and that audience is going to be worth the 30-40% that they're asking for. So I almost like would have, I mean, there's things that when I go and do the sports gambling podcast, or when I do this show, because I get to talk about dirty sheets and lock betting, I would almost do it for free. Like the sports gambling podcast pay me because it's on principle, because it's my time and it's content. And within that content, I get to talk about lock betting. It's the same here. But luckily, all my employers, like you and sports gambling podcast, everybody has integrity and they pay me for my time. But I will do all of that stuff for free, because getting to talk about my sites and everything on those platforms is just like priceless. So maybe she feels that.
But bro, she already got the platform. She already got it. It's already happened. She kept saying in that video, I broke my neck twice. I can never wrestle again. So she already got the platform from them, bro. If she's not going to compete anymore, what does she need them for at this point? Say goodbye.
Yeah, I think it's the root. I think it's the association, the Twitter handles, the page of WWE, the movie that she did for the opportunity to go back on TV and regrow that audience again. I'm confused about why there's such an issue about it, because other people, like, I don't know what the situation is with AJ Styles and whatnot. Maybe because her one is a little bit more, it's not sexualized, but you don't have to be a genius to work out that it is a lot about her sitting around with her cleavage out and whatnot. But
yeah, bro, she was cutting this promo crying with her cleavage hanging out, by the way, just so you know.
and this is the thing, like, I saw a video this week where Lana was trying on Halloween outfits and on her Instagram, and she had her hair down, and she was trying on like this pink one and this white one, and she was bending over and stuff. And I was just like, this is so what they need to put on their TV, like this version of, like, I don't understand why they're not saying this girl is hot and look at and pushing it right to whatever you can do with PG. Vince, I went to go and see Hocus Pocus with Austin today, and every shot that they could for the dads, they caught Sarah Jessica Parker like bending over as a witch, showing her cleavage. She had a corset like up to here. Like, it was done on purpose in a Disney film. Like, why can't WWE sexualize anybody, and why do we have to have everybody in the ring, especially when Lana's going to be getting hurt there? There is a way to bring Paige back. There is a way to sort out this situation. I think also through the history, Paige is shown like to be somewhat immature. So I don't know whether it's a case of they said actually shut down or tone down or cut us in or whatever, or partner up with us the way that Xavier Wood has done. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I haven't seen the video. I need to now obviously go
watch. Yeah. Hey, bro, you know they're making a Hocus Pocus sequel. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't know about that.
They're making a sequel. Yeah. Okay, Billy, we don't have a lot of time.
You know, it's how rich Bette Midler was that she has a mall underneath her house with staff.
Get out of here.
Yeah, have a look. Google it. Google Bette Midler Mall, and it's in a house with stuff and everything.
Yeah, she made the announcement that they are going to make a sequel. All right, Billy, tell me what we're going to be talking about on Nitty Gritty Dirt Show over at patreon.com/Russo TWC. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, so we're gonna talk about this situation with Drew and where it might be going and when everything was revealed. Because Hell in a Cell was a bit of a shit show in terms of rescheduling everything on Sunday morning. It was lucky I had my phone right by me and I was free to start just writing up this and writing up that on Sunday. So we're going to talk about how chaotic that was. We're going to talk about, so last week we closed out, we're talking about one big falling out. We now have a second falling out. Your guy, Jeff Jarrett, had an issue last Sunday at a WWE pay-per-view. So I found out a little information about.
Wow. See, this is where I love Billy, because I've heard nothing about this, bro. I always love good dirt. I've heard nothing about this, bro.
Yeah, so there's some information about that. And then in regards to we'll talk about Survivor Series, TLC, etc. and where they're at moving forward.
And you'll have an update about that other Heat thing that you told me about.
Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah, what I teased the last.
Wow. Okay, Billy, tell everybody dirtysheets.com and lockbetting.com. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, dirtysheets.com is there. That's where we put out all of the news on Sunday. So if it's not there and something happens and I haven't reported it there, then I am actually wrong. But everything is timestamped. There's no going back and changing things. On Patreon, the way it works is as soon as you post something, it's emailed out to everybody. And all of my patrons will support that we knew everything that was going on Sunday. So if you want to get that information, head over to thedirtysheets.com. There's also a betting package there for wrestling, UFC, and boxing. But if you want to get all my sports picks, including being part of that that NFL winning week that we had in the baseball, which is now finished, and soccer, 6-1 in the Champions League this week as well with the soccer. That's lockbetting.com, and my P&L is always tracked on my betting Twitter, which is at SGP Soccer. And then Austin's sitting here now with me. He's at Austin's Toys. He has a couple of bits today. He's now got these bits on the week where we're short of time, but he's got a
nice. Look at it. What's up, Austin? My boy Austin. Look at that belt Austin's got, huh?
Who signed that?
Randy Orton.
Show, get it the signature on the.
Oh, nice, bro. Nice.
You've got to hold it this way because that's the way it's going to show up there.
Nice.
But he also has. That's AJ.
Oh, nice, bro.
AJ.
Nice.
He's got some room for Drew here.
Now, how many belts does Austin own like that? How many belts you have, Austin?
3.
You've got 3, yeah. Not including my ones.
Austin, how's your Fortnite career going? How's that going?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your father taught me all about Fortnite a couple of weeks ago, bro.
Gets very angry. He needs to control his.
All right, Austin, tell everybody about this Instagram, bro. The hottest Instagram account out there, bro, in the UK and the United States, bro.
Show Vince those toys that you were not happy with because he was.
This one's okay though.
That one's okay, yeah. But so this is showing what it explain. I'm going to sit here and watch you explain what that is.
It's one of these new toys called the Championship Collection.
Right. Now, well, beautiful packaging. I could see that.
This is the magazine of AJ.
Okay.
And they've done, when you see the other toys, this one's okay.
Now, Austin, explain to me, because like I'm looking at that and that looks pretty awesome to me. So when you say it's just okay, why is it just okay to you?
because the other toys have like really, really bad faces.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right.
Well, I'm going to pop it open for 1 second here.
Like Rock Cena and Triple H.
Because it's not one of these that you can show Vince now what the face looks like. Hold it right up to the camera.
That's not too bad. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's not too bad, but it's just okay, according to you.
This is the best one, though.
That's the best one.
Oh, okay. Oh, my gosh.
He wanted to talk about the whole range because some of them are really bad. But you're supposed to, like, obviously it does nothing. It's not maneuverable or anything. It's a statue.
Right.
And you get the magazine. But they tied you into these. So now they're selling them separately, but they tied you into these. So to get them cheaper, you can get it for $9.99 instead of $14.99. And they'll send you one every 2 weeks. But the commitment is for 3 years.
Oh, my God. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I have not. Are those in the stores yet, bro? Because I have not seen those over here on the shelf.
Yeah, the hero collectors they're out everywhere, but the superhero ones are better, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
Austin, what's your address on Instagram? Let everybody know.
Austin's Toys.
And you review toys and you show everybody all your favorite toys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad, DAJ, bro. It's not too bad. Is that signed, bro? You got that signed?
No.
All right, Billy, let's jump on over there to patreon.com/Russo TWC. Guys, we're going to go over all the news. Check out Austin's Toys on Instagram. Check out thedirtysheets.com. And we got a whole weekend of football, bro. Go to lockbetting.com. Billy just said, bro, 12-3 last week. So in other words, if you would have bet on all those games and you would have won 12 out of 15, you would have did okay. So check that out. That is it, everybody, for me.
One thing you wanted to say?
Go ahead, Austin. Go ahead.
On Monday.
We'll say again.
Not vote for Trump on Monday.
Oh, bro, but Austin getting very political, bro. What do you care? You live in the UK, Austin, for crying out loud. All right.
We're trying to get back to the freaking place. We've got to get there otherwise.
But guys, for the great Billy Body and the great Austin, we will see you. Bye, Austin. We will see you over on patreon.com/Russo TWC.